What's going on? It's your boy Pool Kind of Boxing. Smash that like button and subscribe for your boy so you can get notifications and support the channel. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. So, Bud Crawford claims that the Madrimov fight is bigger than the Errol Spence Jr. fight. I thought this was highly unusual and cap, right? Because there's no way in the world Bud thought that the fight with Errol Spence Jr. was a failure, right? I think they got something like 700,000 pay-per-views. We all know that Errol Spence Jr. is a pay-per-view star, right? Even though there's a lot of people that go to different lengths to claim that Errol Spence Jr. is not a pay-per-view star, and we know he is. We know that Bud Crawford never has been a seller when it comes to crossing over to the mainstream audience, right? None of his fights did well, right? Except for the fight with Errol Spence Jr. Now he's acting like he is a star, like he's always sold, and he just hasn't. The boxing public or the casuals just do not like his style because he comes from the traditional boxing style. Even though he does get knockouts, you know, the fans don't like the play it safe type of style that he has, right? So a lot of people look at the way Gervonta Tank Davis goes about his fights, right? He's more entertaining. He talks a little bit more trash, and Terrence Crawford don't do none of this, right? He's just kind of stoic, and he's just kind of just quiet, and and really Errol really doesn't sell his fights either, you know what I'm saying? So both of these guys are kind of relics from the past, right? Where they just the silent strong type. But for Bud Crawford to say that he think the Madrimov fight is bigger than the Errol Spence Jr. fight, I mean, this is the thing that makes Bud Crawford dislikable, right? Because he's willing to cap, when he talks to the public. And I think it's an insult, to rub salt in the fame of Errol Spence Jr. to say that this Madrimov fight is big just because it's his first debut at 154, right? And Bud was saying like this fight will reach a different audience of different cultures. That don't matter, you know what I'm saying? And I know that there's a black and white dynamic in this fight, which do sell like from the past, but nobody knows who this Israel Madrimov is, right? Let's just keep it real. Nobody was checking for him before. Overnight he just grabs the WBA, right? And then we all know who Bud Crawford is because he just beat Errol Spence Jr. in one of the biggest fights in boxing history. So is on the map right now. But Israel Madrimov is not a fantasy fight that the people want to see. People would rather see Bud fight either Jerome Businis or Errol Spence Jr. again. So these are the fights that people want Bud Crawford, in the ring with, right? These names. So Israel Madrimov, from what it looks like, it's not selling. The tickets are not selling, and so they got to do something to bring attention to this fight. I saw the workout, the free workout, or the open workout, right? And they was like they was trying to put on fights for the open workouts, to bring attention to this fight. They're trying to, bring out all the stops, to make sure that this fight gets some attention, and make some sales for pay-per-view. But of course, but Crawford has never been worried about sales. So I don't know why he's even mentioning sales, because he knows he don't sell, right? And with Madrimov not being able to sell the fight, you got Eddie Hearn like being a Don King type of promoter right now by taunting Bud Crawford, saying that this is his last fight, saying things that Madrimov is going to beat him, and just, you know, formulating this myth of Israel Madrimov like he's some kind of juggernaut or colossus, what I'm saying, of a monster, Triple G 2.0. And he's really trying to sell this idea that Israel Madrimov is like, some superior fighter, compared to Bud Crawford. Now, I don't think that the Crawford Madrimov fight is bigger than the Spence Crawford fight. And I think he's trying to downplay Errol Spence Jr. fame by saying, you are king of the urban audience, but